Hi students, in the last class we worked out the balance sheet preparation which is uh, based on the company's act vertical format. Let us discuss in this session. This is a ninth session. Problems on preparation of income statement and balance sheet. Each problem should contain different adjustments also. Let us see where the students are able to understand the financial position, profitability position. Outcome should be like to evaluate the profitability and all. Let's go for example how this is helpful for the student for preparation of balance sheet, which is the revised one. See, from the given particulars of Shine and Bright Company Limited, as at 31st March 2015, a prepared balance sheet according to the revised schedule. Given preliminary expenses, discount on issue of shares, 10% debentures, stock in trade, cash at bank, bills receivable, goodwill, loose tools, motor vehicles, and provision for tax. With this illustration, while solving the problem based on the vertical format, we should divide the equity and liabilities as well as assets. In case of equity and liabilities, shareholders fund, whatever share capital is there will come. Here, share capital is not at all there. And reserves and surplus, any share premium are there. And the preliminary expenses consists of securities premium with adjustment to be done, discount on issue of shares. Long-term borrowings, 10% debentures is there, as we worked out in the last session. And about assets, when it comes to assets, stock in trade, loose tools comes under inventories, and the current assets, bills receivable as well as cash at bank. In case of discount on issue of shares and preliminary expenses, provision for tax can be adjusted in case of liability side, and goodwill appear under the intangible asset side. Hence, these to be recorded. While recording, here no question of adjustments. If there is an adjustment, the notes concerned notes to be prepared. Here, because of no adjustments, there is no notes, and it's a simple one to solve the problems. The problem on a vertical form of balance sheet. However, while understanding the vertical form of balance sheet, particularly in case of final accounts, most probable things to understand in case of preparation of notes and preparation of vertical form of balance sheet, to the extent of notes. However, returns are there. However, the problem which is given uh, according to the format we must follow. Here, uh, as I state in this problem, each each form of balance sheet consists of, you see, for example, if I take current liabilities and provisions, including acceptances, sundry creditors, outstanding, all outstandings, any advance payments, unclaimed dividends, other liabilities, all these will be added here. However, irrespective of uh, other liabilities, if any, interest secured but not due, and any provisions for taxation, proposed dividends, and provident fund schemes, any insurance, pension, and similar staff benefit scheme, all these will be added. When it comes to loans and advances, you see advances and loans to subsidiaries will come. Bills of exchanges will appear there. In case of miscellaneous preliminary expenses, underwriting commission, discount on issue of shares, those and all can appear. Whereas in case of current assets, interest accrued on investments, stores, spare parts, loose tools, stock in trade, work in progresses, sundry debtors, and cash balances, bank balances, bills receivables, all these will be added. Hence, uh, while uh, while preparation of vertical form of balance sheet, simple format I am giving. With this simple format, the way of preparation of vertical form will become so easy and becomes easy. Normally, the principle of preparation of vertical form of balance sheet, uh, as and when essential, the note numbers to be taken into account. A lot of illustrations are there. We can go through different illustrations with the different adjustments. In case of assets, sale of assets, purchase of assets, depreciations, and in case of cash, cash goes out, cash comes in. In case of liabilities, settled, any dues are there, and uh, middle of the liabilities which are settled, partly is liabilities settled. For that, a separate treatment to be done. Uh, in this session, multiple choice question is: the assets which have physical existence are called, whether it is tangible assets, fictitious assets, contingent assets, intangible assets. Whichever is suitable, you can make it that to become a right answer. And for this, same references are there. You can go through that. Remaining all illustrations based on preparation of balance sheet and income statement with the new adjustments only according to that. Let's go for the next session. Thank you.